I'm sure you've heard the news. Alexander the Great is one of history's most legendary figures. If you enjoy learning about epic historical figures, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Born in Pella, Macedonia in 356 BC, Alexander III of Macedon was destined for greatness. He would become known to history as Alexander the Great.
My life may be short, but it will be intensely lived.
He became a legend in his own time. From a young age, Alexander displayed remarkable intelligence and courage. Recognizing his son's exceptional potential, King Philip II sought out the finest tutor in the Greek world, the philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle's influence on the young Alexander was profound, shaping his worldview and instilling in him a lifelong love of learning.
Aristotle taught me philosophy, politics, ethics, and the importance of observation and reason. Under his guidance, I developed a keen intellect and a thirst for knowledge.
He devoured books on history, geography, and strategy, absorbing information like a sponge. These lessons, particularly in strategy and tactics, would prove invaluable later in his military campaigns.
Alexander, your education extends beyond the classroom. You will witness firsthand my military prowess and learn the art of war through observation and experience.
By the time Alexander ascended to the throne at the age of 20, he was already a skilled warrior and a capable leader. He possessed a unique combination of intellectual curiosity, physical prowess, and strategic brilliance. These qualities, honed by his education and early experiences, would serve him well as he embarked on his own path of conquest. Upon his father's assassination in 336 BC, Alexander inherited a powerful kingdom and a restless army. He swiftly consolidated his power, crushing rebellions in Greece and Thrace. With his kingdom secure, Alexander turned his attention eastward towards the Persian Empire.
One of the most famous legends about me occurred early in my campaign. Instead of wasting time, I drew my sword and sliced through the Gordian knot.
His early victories against the Persians at the Granicus River and Issus cemented his reputation as a formidable conqueror. The Battle of the Granicus River in 334 BC marked Alexander's first major encounter with the Persian army. The Persian forces, commanded by satraps of the Persian king Darius III, significantly outnumbered Alexander's Macedonian army. Despite this disadvantage, Alexander's confidence and tactical brilliance shone through.
Leading my companion cavalry from the front, I launched a daring attack across the river. Our cavalry charged into the heart of the Persian lines, breaking their formation and sowing chaos.
The ferocity of the Macedonian assault and Alexander's personal bravery broke the Persian resistance. The victory at the Granicus was a testament to Alexander's leadership and the discipline of his troops. It sent a clear message to the Persian Empire. Alexander was a force to be reckoned with.
This victory opened up Asia Minor to Alexander, allowing him to secure his rear before advancing further into Persian territory.
And so, the stage was set for Alexander's continued conquest and the eventual clash with the Persian Empire's might. Section 5, Gaugamela, the decisive battle. The Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC marked the final and decisive confrontation between Alexander and Darius III.
I have assembled a massive army from across the empire. We will crush Alexander and halt his advance.
The battle took place near the village of Gaugamela in present-day Iraq and would be one of the most significant battles in ancient history. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's army was a well-oiled machine. He employed a brilliant combination of cavalry charges and infantry maneuvers, exploiting gaps in the Persian lines. The Macedonian phalanx, armed with long pikes, proved to be a formidable force, breaking through the Persian ranks.
Forward, men, aim for Darius.
Alexander, once again leading from the front, aimed his attack at Darius himself. The sight of Alexander's cavalry charging towards him unnerved Darius, who fled the battlefield. His flight demoralized the Persian army, leading to a complete rout. The victory at Gaugamela shattered the Persian Empire. Darius III, on the run, was later murdered by his own men. Alexander's victory marked the end of the Achaemenid Persian Empire, paving the way for the rise of the Macedonian Empire under his rule. Section 6. The world at his feet, building an empire. Following his victory at Gaugamela, Alexander pursued the remnants of the Persian army and consolidated his control over the vast Persian Empire. He marched into Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis, the Persian capitals, capturing their immense treasuries.
Our empire now stretches from Greece in the west to the Indus River in the east.
Rather than ruling as a conqueror, Alexander adopted a policy of integration and cultural exchange. He married Roxana, a Bactrian noblewoman, and encouraged his officers and soldiers to do the same, promoting unity between Macedonians and Persians. He incorporated Persian soldiers and officials into his army and administration, recognizing their value and expertise.
Alexander's reign was marked by constant movement. We led our army on further campaigns into Central Asia and India, expanding the empire and solidifying control.
His ambition knew no bounds, and he dreamed of reaching the ends of the world and conquering all that lay before him.
Section 7. Alexander's way of war tactics and strategies.
Alexander's military successes can be attributed to his exceptional leadership, his strategic brilliance, and the effectiveness of the Macedonian army. He understood the importance of speed, maneuverability, and striking at the heart of the enemy. His army, a well-trained and disciplined force, was superior to many of its opponents.
The Macedonian phalanx, a formation of heavily armed infantry with long pikes, formed the backbone of his army. This impenetrable wall of shields and pikes could withstand and break through enemy lines.
Alexander's companion cavalry, his elite fighting force, was renowned for its speed and maneuverability, delivering decisive charges on the battlefield. Alexander was a master of combined arms tactics, seamlessly integrating the strengths of his infantry and cavalry. He would often use his cavalry to outflank or disrupt the enemy, creating openings for his phalanx to exploit. His victories were not solely due to brute force, but also to his cunning and his ability to adapt to different enemies and terrains. Section 8. The Conqueror's Legacy, a Lasting Impact. Alexander the Great's impact on history extends far beyond his military conquests. He left an enduring legacy that shaped the course of Western civilization. His empire, though short-lived, facilitated the spread of Greek culture, language, and ideas throughout the ancient world. The fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures, known as Hellenism, had a profound impact on art, architecture, philosophy, and science. Alexandria, the city he founded in Egypt, became a renowned center of learning and scholarship, housing the famous Library of Alexandria. Alexander's conquest opened up new trade routes, connecting East and West and fostering economic and cultural exchange. Moreover, Alexander's vision of a united world under a single ruler, while unrealized, inspired future leaders and empires. His story continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the power of ambition, leadership, and the human desire to leave a mark on the world. Section 9. Hellenistic Fusion, the Spread of Greek Culture. Alexander's conquests ushered in an era of cultural exchange and fusion known as the Hellenistic period. As his empire expanded, Greek culture, language, and ideas spread eastward, blending with local traditions and creating a new hybrid culture. This fusion is evident in the art, architecture, and philosophy of the Hellenistic world. Cities founded by Alexander, such as Alexandria in Egypt, became melting pots of different cultures. These cities boasted impressive libraries, museums, and theaters, attracting scholars, artists, and intellectuals from across the Hellenistic world. The cross-pollination of ideas and knowledge fostered a period of intellectual and artistic flourishing. Hellenistic art, characterized by its realism and emotional intensity, reflected the fusion of Greek and Eastern styles. Sculptures became more dynamic and expressive, while paintings incorporated new techniques and subject matter. The fusion of architectural styles is visible in the grand temples and public buildings constructed throughout Alexander's empire.
Section 10. A Life Too Short, Remembering a Legend.
In 323 BC, at the age of 32, Alexander the Great died in Babylon, his empire stretching from Greece to India. The cause of his death remains a mystery, with theories ranging from malaria to poisoning. Regardless of the cause, his untimely demise sent shockwaves throughout his vast empire.
Alexander's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a brilliant military strategist, a charismatic leader, and a visionary who dreamed of a united world. His conquests spread Greek culture and ideas far and wide, leaving an indelible mark on Western civilization.
However, he was also a ruthless conqueror, responsible for much bloodshed and destruction. Despite his flaws, Alexander the Great remains one of the most fascinating and enduring figures in history. His story is a testament to the heights of human ambition, the allure of power, and the enduring legacy of a life lived to the fullest. Whether hailed as a hero or condemned as a tyrant, Alexander's impact on the course of history is undeniable. His name continues to resonate through the ages, a symbol of ambition, conquest, and the enduring power of the human spirit.